Hello everyone, Foxie Mills here. Welcome back to the Mills and welcome back to some auction not included. Now then, oh, it's a little bit laggy, that's okay. Yeah, it's looking better now. I've managed to get a whole bunch of space dug out, so that's nice. We can start making a move on with the Hydra. I did forget to put a bunch of temp shift plates in here. Whoops. That's fine. Yeah, I just did a bunch of digging. I sealed these off because they were putting off, obviously, a lot of steam and heat and making a big old mess. And was this found last stream? I don't think this was found last stream. Yes, this was here, so I was quite incorrect about where it was. It's fine though. And we almost have the whole map visible now. We're just missing everything at the top and this little area, which seems to be another microbiome. Yeah, just another one of those. It sucks that all of these radiation biomes are incredibly small. I guess I will be cursed once again to not find any of the little betas. I think that's what they were called. Betas? I think that's... yeah, anyways. I believe I have a Hydra setup in the blueprints. I do indeed. Okay, how much space? It'd be nice if this giant UI window thing wasn't in the way. It makes it slightly hard to see. I'm thinking I might place it here. Yeah, probably somewhere in that spot should be good. Let me just put a low priority on all that. Oh no, it did not. No, go away. You're not allowed. Go away. Leave. Go on from here. No, I told you to leave. Go do something else. Go do something else. What's wrong with you? Isn't there like other stuff that you can do? Yeah, there's all these build tasks. What the? Like, guys, go away. Okay, I'm just gonna put this on a higher priority for now, so that they can leave the area that I'm working on alone. Okay, go do all of this, guys. There's plenty more stuff for all the little dupes to do, so please leave this area alone. I'm gonna put a door in here too. I don't want them building any of it yet. I don't know if I'm gonna have everything in that exact spot. So it'd be nice if all of you could please get out of here. Leave. Be gone. Hopefully someone will build that door right away, and then I can kick them all out. Okay. So let's first remove all of those from the system. Probably shouldn't make it out of a bunch of sandstone. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. And hopefully no one can get through that. Since I know the doors can be a bit buggy at angles. Gold amalgam. I don't think I want this to be gold amalgam. What do we have a lot of? We have a lot of aluminium and a lot of copper. I'll go with the copper because we do have a volcano for that. Was that how it's supposed to go again? Oh, a whole bunch of it got cut off at the top there. Okay. I'll make it out of igneous instead. I wish I didn't place so many ladders. This is making it a little bit more difficult to see what I'm doing. That's fine. And that's all copper ore now. It's all igneous. Let's change these ones. And that should be one there. And there's that. Is that correct? Yeah, that's looking correct. And line straight down that side. Then we'll take that bottom out and place it with that. Okay. So that's how one section is going to look like. Oh, hello there, Mage. Welcome to my stream once again. Sorry if I took a bit to see you there. I hope you're doing good today. Okay. How much water does an electrolyzer take again? 1 gram a second. 1 gram a second? Or 1,000 grams, that's 1 kg. So 1 kg divided by 600 seconds of a cycle. That's obviously 600. I don't know if I'm mathing right. My head's hurting a little bit. Let's just hope my assumptions are okay. If I remember right, out of all the water producing geysers and events and such, we're making a total average of like, what was it, 12 kgs a second? I think that's correct. I think so. So if we're making 12 kgs per second, I'll make it out of steel so I don't have to worry about anything. It's a bit of a waste, but whatever. So that's 1 kg. So this module here should be taking about 6 kgs of water every second. So if my thinking is correct and the math I did of the total average of everything is actually good and right, that should mean that I could have 2 of these modules going constantly. Does that make sense? I think it does. I think it makes sense. I suppose we'll try doing that. Maybe we can make 2 separate things and then I did not think about how this was gonna go. I'm thinking may have to get making 2 separate pieces that are like pretty much connected like this. and then they could share a hydrogen and oxygen room. Yeah? Yes. I think that should work out. That that should work out. Okay, I'm just going to actually cancel that and let my dupes come in here and build all this now. Okay. Let's see, where's all this? Let's put this down to a priority of 5 once more. I actually did quite a bit of that, shockingly. Wait, I'm putting it on a priority of 6. That's not what I meant to do. Alright, there we go. Oh yeah, there's this thing too. Okay. And how can we unveil this little bit of darkness here? The easiest way would be to dig up into this. So while we're waiting for the dupes to finish doing some building up there, I'm going to give them a command to do some stuff over here as well. I'll do this. Many plants that are in this area makes it a little bit hard to place ladders. Or really anything. Hopefully we don't need to worry about any of the dupes getting stuck. Okay. I also did make a change to the scheduled meet so that they only all had one because I was trying to understand each of them having 2 schedules at once. And I also gave them all 4 squares of downtime since they kept starving and I could not leave the game AFK. Because literally like a second or two after I would try that, they would be starving, pausing the game, and no work would be getting done. Okay. Oh, that weird glitch is happening there again. That's fine. I'm actually going to need this. Oh. Okay, that weird glitch is gonna be there for a while. That's annoying. That's a little bit annoying. That's fine. Oh, they already got to this, damn. They're very speedy when they want to be. Oh, there's a little break right there, interesting. Okay, that will, at least will be easy to get into that space. 4, 5, 6. So many gaps there, I have to wait before I can do much more there. I think they'll be able to do that. Yeah, they should be able to do that. Oh. Oh yeah, I guess you really can't AFK this one. You kind of can. It's just I have a certain mod that pauses the game when someone's starving or is suffocating or something like that. So it makes it harder to AFK it. Where's the oxygen, dog? Where's the air? I'm suffocating. There's plenty of air. There's all this lovely green air. It's so good for you. Look at all that. There's so much of it. There's so much here. It's everywhere. The whole place is filled with this lovely green air. Anyways, I'm off to work. Okay. Thank you for popping in. That reminds me, how is this doing? This blob of CO2 is gonna forever be there. I'll be free in 3 to 5 hours, just wanted to let you know. Okay. I should be free by then. So we can try and do what we'll try and go through whatever we can to help you out with your Twitch thingy. Let's have the oxalate be swapped up. Okay. I should have placed some of these. What do I make it out of? This is gonna get toasty. I mean, it should be fine with just this. Yeah. That should work. We shouldn't. I'm not gonna put in an insulated wall in the middle here. I'll just do that. Okay. How big should I make the catching room for the oxygen and the hydrogen? Wait, that also means I can't put that there. Why did I place that there? Why was I being such a fool? I can only place the insulated tiles on that side right now. Okay. Now that some of the other stuff is built, we should be able to do that. That is correct, correct? Yes. Yeah, that looks correct. Okay, and once they finish building a piece of this, I'm gonna copy it over and put it over here. That should be quite nice and easy. Okay. The ghost build blocks is really bothering me. Okay. Once this loads again, I really need to do a massive sweep command and just have them sweep up everything. There's a lot of stuff around everywhere. Okay, have they made progress on this? Yes, they have. Is that reachable? No, so you're gonna have to take that out then. Okay. Getting closer to this, we'll almost be able to unveil the entirety of the map. Just a little bit longer. Just this one tile left. Just that, but that's fine. Okay, if we're gonna be having potentially 6 electrolyzers going off at once, constantly, how many gas pumps should we have for all of this? I'd be able to fit in quite a lot if I just go down the base of it. But should I expand the room to have even more? Thinking. Okay, I'm gonna want at least 3. Is that right? 3. How much does a gas pump again? Do 500 grams. 500 grams is enough for 5 tubes. That's 5, that's 10, that's 15. So that means with these 3 we have a surplus of we would have a surplus of 300 grams once we have the max amount of dupes that I'm planning to sustain on this planetoid. So we would need 3. We need 3 gas pumps for the base. Maybe we don't have to have a full 3. Oops. Especially considering that we do. It's a mess of wires. Jeez. We have 3 gas pumps supplying the base and all the Atmos suits right at the moment. Though I would like a gas pump that's supplying purely the Atmos suits and nothing else. So I think I'm going to make it so that there's 2 on there so that I can supply all the Atmos suits a lot faster. So then that would be at least 5. Do I do it like that, or do I... Trying to think about how I actually do this. First, let's grab this. And copy this over. There. Let's just fill in that space. Nice and easily, such as... And then we can also take this and run this along the side. At some point, I would really like to get to a really strong rocket. Either a hydrogen rocket, or even just the big petroleum rocket, which I think that one needs oxalite. To make oxalite, I'm pretty sure I need oxygen going into some kind of machine, right? Oxalite refinery. It takes 600 grams a second plus gold and a bunch of power. So maybe we have 4. I'm thinking we're gonna have 4 gas pumps to supply the base and Atmos suits. And we can have another 3. And we could try to fit in another 3 to supply the rockets with oxygen, oxalite, and then later on, hopefully, liquid oxygen. I think that would be good. So how many of these can we get in here? That's it loads. There we go. 3, 4, 5, 6. How many I said? 4 for the base, 3 for everything else. 4 for the base, 3 for everything else. Okay. I'm gonna move this over a bit. Okay, that should then therefore be good. The oxygen for the Atmo suits does not need to be cooled down. This is a lot of thinking I did not think I would need to think about. It sounds really weird to say in a sentence like that, but okay. Two of these should definitely be fine for the oxalite, since oxalite takes 600 grams a second. That's going to be giving it a full kg every second. And then the liquid oxygen for the hydrogen tank. Gas? What? Words. For the hydrogen rocket. I don't even know how much that even needs. Trying to future-proof things a bit. Okay, doesn't say much of anything there. For now, let's just say 2 of these will be enough for rockets. Then we can have 2 of these to fill the thing, the ammo suits. And then it can have, okay, we have 3 for the base, 2 for the Atmo suits, and whatever. And once all the Atmo suits are full up, the extra bits can go through another pipe that will be going in the same direction as these to help fuel the rockets. It might only be a little bit extra, but that's good enough. And that should be all good. Then we also need a cooling brick somewheres to cool down the oxygen coming out of these 3 things. I'm not going to worry about that right this second. But here we go, let's get all this ready. I did not want to connect that up, so go. And this ladder is gonna have to move down. Once this loads again, there we go. Does that seem good? I think that looks good. And then they should be able to get underneath this whenever they need to. Okay, there. Should be enough gas pipes for that. How much power is all that going to consume? That's 7. And they consume how much power? 240 watts each. That, I'm guessing, will be under the 2000 watts. Let's open the calculator real quick. 240 times that by 7. Yeah, we could fit a few more on that line. Melts at 300 something. Okay. Oh, these ladders here do not need to be there. And Yeah, it should be all the stuff that these gas pumps down here need. They have power, they have an output. So yeah, real good now. I can just seal that room up, vacuum it out, and then toss some oxygen in it later. First, let's make sure to toss in some drywall, because we always gotta make everything look quite nice. And I did also make a realization that I don't, I didn't place any drywall behind these airflow tiles. Guess I'll be tearing a whole bunch of those out. Okay, that does mean that we're gonna have to have ladders. All those spots. What spot is this? That's not looking correct, is it? This is the dividing wall, and there's two an opening. That needs to be open there. And we have that there. Space of two. There. Okay. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's put that on a higher priority so that they can get done a bit sooner. Luckily for us, we don't have to worry about auction or anything like that, so this is definitely not some kind of a mad dash. I just want a way to harness all of the water that we currently have. Potentially not the smartest way to go about things, but I don't care. I like this method. Okay. Pardon the yawning. I did not sleep too well last night. Okay. Not bad thus far. How is our copper volcano doing? Quite a lot of copper there. 5.9 tons there. What about you? Almost 3 stacks, awesome. Wait, I still need to get in there to move this over so it picks up that little bit of aluminium there. And they haven't reached that. Okay. There. Now they have a few ladders to get to that too. What about the space? Oh, they dug a bunch of it out. Very good. Okay, let's have them dig all of that out as well. And we can go up further with that. Oops. Is this correct? That looks like it is. Okay. And then let's just start thinking about the hydrogen chamber as well. How much does one electrolyzer make? It makes 112 grams a second. So I'm just gonna use a calculator because that's far quicker. 112 times that by 6 is 672 grams per second if all 6 of them are firing constantly. 672, so that's enough for one gas pump. That's a little more than enough for one gas pump. I don't want to put in too many gas pumps in here and then end up screwing up the whole equilibrium of the oxygen and hydrogen. Oh, I could place in a, what's it called, the Atmos sensor to make sure it doesn't do that. That'd probably be quite smart. Okay, these ones are connected down here. And I missed the ladder here. Is that correct? Yeah, it looks like it is. Multiple ladders is confusing me slightly. And straight right there. And that means these ones need to be a pastel pink. Okay. Yeah, that looks about right. We'll place these in now. And let's take the pink ones and do that as well. Okay. So we have a vague idea of how big this footprint is thus far. It's going to be one big square, or rectangle. Apologies for the yawning once again. Okay. And then this part is all nice and done. And then I think the liquids that we'll be using for this will be crude oil and petroleum. I think that would be the best choice for this. since this is going to get very hot, I'm not going to cool it down in any way, shape, or form. Shoot, that does also mean I have to make sure that the pipes that are going in are safe. So I can't have the water exploding into steam at any point. Ooh, we got grub egg. Nice. We're gonna have some grubs rubbing our food. That sounds really weird. That sounds really, really weird. Okay, I'm going to mute and take a sip. Ah, nice, cold, refreshing tea. My favorite. Here we can sweep all that junk up. Okay. So if 6 electrolyzers are going to be making a little over 600 grams per second, that means that 2 of these sections is going to be making like 1,300 somewhat grams per second. So if I wanted to try and capture as much of that as I can, that would be 3 gas pumps. Could that be too much? Potentially. How much does a hydrogen generator require is the next question. 100 grams a second. Currently I have just 5. Right? Yeah, I counted that correctly. So here we only have 5, that means 1 gas pump would be enough to supply all 5 of those easily. Well, it would be enough to supply all of them. So... that would mean that if all of these were to be running flat out, we would still be gaining hydrogen. About 172 grams per second if all these were to be running flat out. Interesting. So potentially, if my guess is actually correct, and we will be able to eventually run 12 electrolyzers flat out, we would be able to supply about 13 13 hydrogen generators. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's a ton. And one of those creates 800 watts of power per second, right? Yes. And once it gets boosted, I think it doubles the power output. Does it double it? I'm gonna say it doubles it. That means each of these is gonna be producing about 1,600 watts. That's how I said. That's a lot of power from just 5 of these. If all these were to have a 100% uptime of being uptuned, I don't want to math it. It's not that hard. 16 plus 16, that's 32. 32 plus 32 is 64. And it's going to be 64 plus another 16, that should be 70, 80? 80,000 watts? Is that right? Is that correct? No, it's not 80,000, it's 8,000. Yeah. What? Hold on, I'm doing the math now. 16,000 times by 5. 8,000. I... Oh yes, this totally produces 80,000 watts. No. No. No, Foxy, no. That's not... You're not mathing right. 8,000. Not 80,000, that's... Okay then. Let's add some more of these. Yeah. And we'll just put everything here on priority of 6 so that they build all of it. Next thing that's going to be perhaps a little bit of a struggle is getting all of these pipes to where they need to go. I will absolutely have to break a lot of this light because, yeah, we can only fit one pipe through that. So that's sad. That's fine. We're gonna have to have so many pipes coming out of this. Yeah, I'm just gonna have to tear down this whole entire bit of Abyssalite so that we can have the, what is it? That's 1, 2, 3 separate pipes going to this to feed the suits and the base. Then another oxygen pipe going into here to feed the oxalite maker, which we will make eventually. And then I guess we could just have one hydrogen pipe. Because if we're only going to be at max feeding, was it 10 hydrogen generators, then we will only need a max of 2 gas pumps for them, because they're not going to be running flat out. That's a given, considering how much power they will be producing. Even if they don't get overclocked, that's 800 watts per. That's a lot. Like that's a ton. Like one room will be producing 4,000 watts of power per second. And with 2 rooms, that means we'll be producing 8,000 watts per second. Did I math that out correctly? Hold on. 800 times that by 5. Yeah, so one room makes 4,000 watts. But then I get 8,000? Oh right, it's doubling. Yeah, of course, it's easy math. With the tune-up, it's doubling the power, meaning that I will be producing the same amount of power as if I had 10 generators, but with 5. My brain is not here today. It's gone on holiday. It's writing me postcards every now and then for me to actually think. That's not enough. I need more. I need my brain to come back to me. Mayhaps today is not the right day for me to be playing a game that's heavily into thinking and planning and the likes. I want to put crude oil and petroleum into here. Crude oil is heavier, I'm pretty sure crude oil is the heaviest liquid. So that means these bottom tiles will all be black to signify the crude oil. And all the top ones will be the petroleum, which I think is only slightly lighter than the crude oil. I'll have to take a look at the liquid density image again to know exactly how much lighter it is. I do know that petroleum is of course going to be heavier than any form of water. Alright, nice. That's looking better. It would be so very nice if we didn't have the weird glitchy outlines of blocks like this. And I would have to reload for those to go away, and I'm not gonna do that. So I'm just gonna have to suffer with that. It really bothers me seeing that. Anyways. And then we also require all the powering and piping. An electrolyzer uses 120 watts, correct? Correct. So that's 240. 240 plus 240, that's 480. 480 plus 40, that's 320. 320 plus 2, 520? I think. Yeah, I'm not going to use the calculator for that. I'm just going to say that one module for the electrolyzer should be 520? No. No, that's not right. It'd have to be higher than that, like 600 something. Because if these... Yeah, if they're all 240, that's 600 there. And then there's 3 40s. 2 40s making 80. So it's at 720. 720. Okay, I was off by 200 watts. That's fine. So yeah, I can do all of these on another wire. So that makes this nice and easy. Where is their power spot? I did not think about checking that. Okay, it's that part. The bottom right side. Because I'll just have the power go straight to that. Go up. Can go down. We can't reach that tile. Amazing. Darn it. Didn't think about that. Okay. That's all of that being powered. That is, what is it, 720 plus 720, that's 1,440 watts. 140, 40 plus, these consume 240. So that would be, that might work. I might be able to have the hydrogen generators, the gas pumps that are sucking up the hydrogen on the same line. Though I think I will just split it out anyways, because that's just safer and easier. Because I'm going to be having more than just 2 gas pumps in here. Because I also need at least a gas pump or 2 extra for the hydrogen rocket at some point. Assuming that I actually do get that far, which I might never get that far. But we'll see. We will see. seconds. Oh. Yeah, pardon me. Okay, and then I also need to know where the water will be entering. I think it's on the left side. Yep, right where the cursor is. That makes that part easy. So I'm going to need insulated pipes to try and keep the water from getting hot. Igneous should be good. And one pipe can transport 10 kgs per second. This, if I can run it at max power, will be consuming 12 kgs per second. So I'll be requiring 2 pipes for this. So I might as well as just split the left side and right side. Okay, then we can just do the same thing on this side. Except I did this last part completely wrong. Okay. Okay, there we go. That's looking pretty good. Let's also block this side up. Okay, how many? I should fill this in before I place in any of the gas pumps for the hydrogen. Oops. Okay, there we go. Is the wire there built? Yes, it is. Awesome. Okay. And we can just put all that on a priority of 6. Oh, I'm yawning so much today, I apologize. Oh, this song's nice. This is not the start of the song. When did it start? I don't know. I guess I'm more tired than I thought I was. I feel kind of, what's the word? Loopy? Does that make sense? I think it is. My lord, can I stop yawning? Body, can you be quiet? Can you, like, shut up? And stop with the yawning? That'd be so nice. That'd be so wonderful. Oh my god, and the yawning keeps making me tear up. So my face is getting wet. Ugh. Ew. um, Crude oil, that's what I wanted. Is there any? Oh, there is. Should I let them do that though? I don't think I should because I have no idea how much they're going to be putting in. And I need a very very precise amount to be getting dumped in there. So let's just dump a whole bunch of crude oil into here, shall we? Wait, what? That doesn't make any sense. That doesn't make sense. Wait, what? Hold on. Hold on a second there. Why does that say that there is pending orders? Now this one does. Okay. That doesn't make a lick of sense, but okay. That doesn't make any sense. We'll just have all of the crude oil that my dupes can find be dumped down here. And then I can just take, where is it? It's upwards. Yeah, I could potentially just take crude oil from here. Or put a thingy over here, which is probably the smartest and quickest way to do this. Oh, there's one right there. Okay, I don't need to do it then. So I'll just place a few more of these so that they will do this. Oh, that crude oil just disappeared into nothingness. Oh no, it's actually down there. Okay. It's just a little bit wonky. A little bit laggy. What's this one set to? Polluted water, that's fine. Let's add a tile there. Why is this? Oh, is our cooling line a bit too full? I think it's a bit too full. It looks like it's stuttering. Yeah, I overfilled the cooling line, that sucks. Let's empty a pipe here. Do we have anyone that can actually empty a pipe? I hope we do. Yes, 2 people can do it. Chai and Gigi. Let's put that top priority so that they get to it right away. Kinda really need the cooling loop to keep going. Well, we don't have to have it going constantly, because the base isn't producing a huge amount of heat. Oh yeah, and off stream I finished insulating the base. So we're all insulated up and good. Though I should try and fix this up so that there's a vacuum so that we're actually fully insulated. Come on, someone do it. Someone has to do it. Come on, Gigi. Thank you. Good job, bud. Oh, you just ate the water. Okay. Are you just... Are you gonna spit it back out as a bottle? I hope you spit it back out as a bottle, because that's gonna go straight into the food container. Buddy? Storing 10. Okay, maybe it just sit there. I'm very confused by that, but okay. Okay, that's fine. As long as it doesn't get tossed into the freezer, then we're good. We're okay. That's all that matters. How are they doing for the crude oil? There's still plenty more. Let's make a few more of these and then we can just copy the command over. And yeah, hopefully it won't take too long then. Okay. And then I'm going to place a ammo sensor into the room that's going to be built here. Right there should be fine, maybe one up. I'll put one up once it lets me. There we go. How are they doing with the digging around this? They've pretty much done it all. Good, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, space. And there's the 6th tile. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. And we can do this. There's a whole bunch of slug slugs in this room, which is a little bit of a hazard for my metals. That's fine. Whoops, that's not the right button. So we do have a blueprint, so let's see. Another vole. Building, farming, supplying, pacifist. Either virgin, a slow learner. That's a no deal. Do I take the vole? Would mean that we could get a little bit more food. No, I think we're fine. I think we're okay. Which does remind me, I am indeed wanting to make a vole ranch. I think the vole ranch might end up being up in this area. I feel like that would be a good spot. It's nice and close to the base. It's not going to be hard to get to. They don't worry. The voles do not care about temperature. They don't care about being cramped. So we're all good with that. I should put the voles into a vacuum, or at least have them in a separate atmosphere, because regolith is going to end up being hot unless I make an item chiller, but chilling their food seems a bit much. It's not something that I'm going to have to do, because they can go up to temperature. The comfortable range is like in the 500 C, isn't it? I need a normal roll. Yeah, the creature's comfortable body range is between -100 and 400 degrees Celsius, so that's a huge range. So the other ones are a bit different and picky. For food temperatures between 70 degrees Celsius and 80. Well, their livable range is a lot different. No, their livable range is the same, but their comfortable range is a lot smaller. Interesting. Okay, how do we get vole eggs? Okay, well with the other ones, it's probability increase when the crater body temperature is between 60 and 100 degrees Celsius. So I'm gonna want their ranch to be hot. I had such a stupid idea for a second. Or more so a stupid thought to make a joke out of. I suppose I should say what it was. I was thinking like, maybe I could just throw some lava in there. But obviously the lava would be way too hot for them. Or magma. Wait, is it called lava or is it magma? It's magma. It's magma, yeah, it's magma. What was I focusing on again? It was this and these. Okay, copy the settings of this. That one and this one. Is there still crude oil? Apparently there is. Okay, that's not going to be too good at all. Hold on. Am I able to put priorities onto this? No, I can't. I don't know exactly how I'm going to be able to get them to put a very specific amount of liquid into this, considering that there's a whole bunch of little tiny bits of crude oil bottles all around. And I'm pretty sure it's mostly in this very area here, or where all the crude oil bottles are. Definitely not something I considered, and that's a very big issue for me. I mean, we'll try it. We'll see. Crude oil, enable oil bottler. Oh wait, maybe there's no more left. Okay, maybe we're good now. I'll put this up on a priority of 9. Hopefully someone decides to do it right away. Yay, someone's doing it. Okay. Hopefully it actually is the 200 grams that I require. I think it's 200 grams. Or maybe it's 2 kgs? I don't know. We'll see. Oh, Queen did not do it actually. They gave up. Let's get this done. I would like to get some of this started today. This is potentially something I might work on a little bit more off camera. There's going to be certain bits of this that I'm going to be struggling with. Well, we'll see what happens. I should turn the speed up some. Here's the person that's going to be delivering the first hit. 200 kgs, so we are good then. Okay, and then from there we need petroleum. And I know we have a whole bunch of that. We should have at least 10 tons of the stuff, or close to 10 tons of the stuff. What's the error on that? Turtle's doing that right now. I want to pause this real quick because I made a realization. There's a new building that was added recently. A bottle drains bottle liquids into liquid. No. A bottle filler automatically stored pipe liquids into bottles for manual transport. Yes. There we go. It is too big. How much do we have here? It's more than enough. That's fine. That's fine. Yeah, I think I might be using some of those fillers, because that's actually super useful for certain little things. Okay. Turtle should be coming. Here we go. There we go. Oops. Okay, we can get rid of this ladder real quick. Okay, I'm going to do a quick check. All the wires are in. All the liquid piping is also in. This doesn't need automation. Okay, that should be everything then. So I think I'll remove all of these ladders here. And have them sweep out all that stuff. Because that cannot stay in there. And we'll definitely be making all of these out of steel as well. Can they reach all of this? Yeah. Yeah, they can reach all of it. Okay, awesome. Good. Cool. Wicked. Okay, one step closer to being able to get started with this thing. Okay, this crude oil, enable that. Okay. I think I might only... do I do all three at once? I'm worried that one of them might put in an amount that is far too small. We'll see how it goes. We'll try and do this in a bit of a rushed fashion. And with some luck, it will work out perfectly fine. Okay, I'm just building that. How much gas is in here? It's a lot. That's okay. I would like this room to get filled to a certain degree before anything happens. Now, why are these both going off at the same time? It says number 2, number 4. That's not correct. Number 4 is in break. Number 2 has just started working. What? That's okay. That's fine, I guess. We'll copy that setting over there. We're going to switch this one to petroleum. Okay. And we'll copy this one, paste it over to these two. And then we almost have one full layer of this done. Damn, that's That's 4 electrolyzers that could start working now. That's interesting. And once this is emptied, then I can do that. Oh, I didn't fill this back in yet. Okay, you decided to build that, but no one's delivering stuff to these yet. Oh, wow. Okay, awesome. Now we have the first row complete. That is very good to see. Crude oil, copy along. I cannot copy that along yet because the other spots have not been filled. And we should remove those ladders now. I really hope I did do all the math right and that I'm not making an incredibly excessive amount of electrolyzers. I hope that's not the case. Let's increase the priority of all that. And there's tiles there now, so we can construct these ladders and make all these want crude oil. There we go. This one's done now. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I still need to set this. Let's say send queen signal at about 5,000 grams. That should be good, I think. I want to make sure that this hydrogen room never goes below a certain amount because if it gets too low, then obviously it's going to break. And we don't want that. We want everything to work all nice and peachy. Hopefully I never have to try and break into this thing because that's not going to be fun. I suppose there are other designs that would be better suited to be to go back into it at some point, if need be. Might need to look into that. This design is just so nice and clean and compact. It's very well done. I cannot remember who designed this. I learned this design a while ago. petroleum. Copy that over. Alright, awesome. Whew. Oh, this one's going to be done soon. Right, nice. Okay, next step, seal that one up. Okay, there we go. We have 2 rows that are done. One last row and then we'll have all 12 electrolyzers ready and waiting. Okay. We can almost see the wall on this right side here. We're so close to seeing it. Oh, and they filled in all the blocks here. Crude oil, copy that along all 4 of those. I'm gonna need to take out some of these tiles here. And think about that potentially being an issue. Pardon me. Oops. Nice. Okay, this is only doing petroleum, yeah. Okay, good. This is definitely going a lot better than I was initially expecting. That's quite good. We are using quite a bit of steel on all these things here. Electrolyzers, and even the gas pumps, I think. It's definitely, it's probably overkill. What's the overheat temperature for these? 275. Yeah, I don't think it's going to be getting that hot. Are these gas pumps made of steel? Yeah. It's fine. It's fine. We have almost 20 tons of steel. What are you missing? Iron. Okay. Actually, I'm going to move this down to 10 instead of 60 cubed. Okay, and we will need a liquid lock for this. Yeah, I'll go with a light liquid lock. So that's just easier and cheaper. How big did I make this space? It's 3 tall. Means that should be the roof of all this. And deconstruct. And I believe I can just copy that over. No, okay. It would have been kind of funny if I could, but no. What a bore. How sad. Okay, awesome. Okay. I'll place one of those there, another one there. Okay. And then we'll be able to start vacuuming out this entire place once we get our liquid lock in. Though I also need to bring power over here as well. That's gonna take a little bit of doing. That's fine. I'm going to quickly remove a whole bunch of this stuff. I kept leaving here because I was being lazy. Very, very lazy. Or actually, let's not take all of that out, because then we can do this and toss it into space as well. Okay. And we'll take all that out. Let's take this power line out for the most part. Okay. And we'll have that be cleaned up a little bit. And this whole place is a vacuum, so I can change this in any way I want, as long as I don't have it spilling out. So that's really quite nice. How do I want to change this? How would I like this to be different? For one, I think I would like to. I want to maneuver things around a little bit in this. I want this to be a tile lower so that this whole line can be at the same level. So how about we just do that? And do this. And we can have a fair bit more storage for the crude oil in here. Don't get yourself stuck, buds. Don't you dare. Do not get out of there. Why do you want to build it from underneath? You're purposely trying to get yourself stuck. Purposely trying to get yourself stuck. Get out. Leave. Stop trying to get yourself stuck. No, don't. Why do you have... What's wrong with you? Why are you trying to get yourself stuck? Why are you trying to get yourself stuck? Stop it. Don't get some help. Leave. Go get some help. Thank you. I... It... Duplicants. Why? Why do you want to trap yourselves in a space? What in that brain of yours, that squishy thing that's in your skull, makes you think that, oh, this is a good idea. Let's trap myself in this area. After I tried several times to move you out of the area, you kept going back in, trying to trap yourself. I'm speechless. Duplicants are so very interesting, aren't they? I don't know anymore. Okay. Right. Let's get liquid into this area. We will use crude oil again because it's very easy to just yoink a little bit from somewheres. Like at the bottom of this planetoid, for example. There's so much water on this planetoid, it's quite nice. Got a huge thing of it there. All the water that's along there, plus all this crude oil. There's water there, a whole bunch more here, there. Bunch there, more along here. Some down there. It's trying them out now. There's this as well. It's nice. Right, there's an opening into the space, yes. I might need to get my peeps into the space to be able to see all of this. Okay. Yeah, how's this room doing? Nothing has happened. Okay, and there's nothing in those tiles there, so I can easily just tear them out. This is gonna cause a bit of an issue because this is gonna start overheating. Do I care enough? Not really. I just have to make sure that it cannot be repaired. And after that, we are good. Disable auto repair. And I'm going to also disconnect this thing. There we go. Okay. I want to move this a little bit more. How about we push some insulated tiles there? I'm going to try and move this airlock. This vacuumed liquid lock over by one tile. And that should work, I think. It's getting no power, so we can just put an insulated tile here. I guess not. I guess we have to remove it first. Oh, and this is gonna be making heat too. Okay, dang. I thought just watching the numbers go up in such a quick speed. It's just so nice. It's so enjoyable. It makes me happy. I guess we'll just equal this. Hopefully, no, there is a bit of petroleum in it. That might be okay. It might come out of the bottle. It should come out of the bottle. As long as that does, then we're good. Oh, whoops. I forgot to turn this off. Alright, at least it's a liquid lock and it's a strong one now too. Okay. Okay, yeah, that looks like it worked. Came out of a nice little bottle. Crude oil 1, 2, let's empty it. Okay. And is there anything in these tiles here? There's not, so we'll just chuck those as well as this one. That was gonna be, that thing's gonna be in the refinement tab. Once it goes, I can open it up. Oil refinery. So we could place it right there. Have this little bit of volume moved up to there. And we can place that there. How big is one of those thingers? The thingies. So descriptive. Pitcher pump. That is 2 tiles wide. What about the bottle filler? That's 3, but it's 2 tiles tall. So, ooh, this doesn't need power or anything, right? No. That seems to be all good. It does have an overheat temperature, annoyingly. But we can just stick one down here. Oh, that's so nice! That's so nice! I love that! That is amazing! That is wonderful! Let's bring this down. Have a crossover. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll see if it does. And that can be, another tile can be placed there. Oh, nice. Nice! I like this. Yeah, this is looking far better. Well, let's place a tile there. Oh, ouch, my leg. Okay, how hot is this thing? Is that 56? That's fine. This one is 138.2 140 degrees Celsius now. It is rapidly going up. Rapidly. Yeah, we'll do that. And remove those 4 bits there. And let's fill that spot in too. How hot is the water that's coming in now? Okay. Yeah, that's fine. That works. Oh, that's lovely. That's so lovely. Oh, amazing. Beautiful. Perfect. I do have to move this down now, though. Okay. Yeah, that works. How absolutely, positively amazing. Which also means that this pipe doesn't need to be so wonky. Like a bridge. You could go right. It can just go right there. And like a pipe like this. Oh, whoops. And we can deconstruct this and wire behind it. Okay. I didn't think I could become so incredibly happy with something, but I am. This just looks so much better. Oh, and I could scrunch this up so that we can save some tiles there too. Oh, very nice. Okay, let's remove this. Can't believe I forgot about the fact that this is a thing that was added recently. Well, not really recently anymore. That's fine. Oops. Okay, and let's deconstruct some of that. I wonder, is there another way I could put a liquid lock in here that would be potentially smaller? I don't think there's any easy way that I could. And then I could potentially also make like a vacuum spot here where the water can come in and go through. Though this will be creating heat. This does create heat, correct? I'm pretty sure it does. Or maybe it doesn't actually. Oh, can I put a liquid shut off in a vacuum? Yeah, because it hasn't gone up in temperature at all, I don't think. So if that is the case, then yeah, we can just toss that into a vacuum and call it a day. Oh, bruv, that's wicked. That's awesome. Okay. And then how do we do a little bit of moving with all of this? Well, first off, I can remove that one tile there. Oh man, I can even put this into the middle of the room now. we can just do a little bit of that. Oh, of course the water doesn't want to move. Of course the water just wants to stay in that one little tile like an annoying little brat. That it is. Yeah, let's just deconstruct this. And we can place this Atmos sensor right there. Didn't think I'd end up starting to clean all this up. But yeah, that's kind of how things went. I ended up getting a bit bored trying to make the Hydra. There's so much that needs to be done to get that going. Oh, hey, okay, you should not be working yet. Whoops, I did not think of that. That's fine. Okay, what if I have someone do this once they're inside? Aha! Oh, it's just gone. And that water is just deleted. Okay. Good to know. Well, at least it's out the way now and I don't need to worry about it. Okay, how about we destroy that tile? Oh, I didn't even think about changing this. I don't know. Should be, oh, signal if above. Should be able to connect this up again, and it should be perfectly fine. Oh, this, oh no, it does have power. Okay, awesome. Oh, that's just lovely. This is such a lovely system. I'm saying lovely quite a lot. I'm just very happy about this. This is very good. I'm very happy about this. Okay, no, we're still good. If I have that one tile removed and that one built, it should be good. Are you gonna build the other tile there, mate? Oh. Go away, you darned bots. Darn bots always coming in, causing a mess. Tisk, tisk, tisk. Oh, that's not what I was expecting. I think for time being, I'm going to actually remove this one tile here. And I'm going to let this thing run a little bit more. Although that might not actually be too good because then we're not going to be able to make petroleum for a little while, but that's fine. It's fine. And then I would just remembered I have all of these going on. Let's remove oil from their tasks. There we go. Oh, that's really weird looking. Oh, drop the water stuck on the side there. Empty this crude oil out there. Whoa. Okay. Oh, right. Yes, yes, yes. How full is this there now? Getting pretty full. I'll stop there then, I guess. Is this... Hold on. I don't want this to be swept. I want it to be emptied. Alright, hopefully someone does that then. Can this be drowned? I'm not sure if it can be. Or what? Some green signal up above. Does that make sense? That doesn't make any sense to me. No, that does. It does. Never mind. I forgot I have a not gate. What it's called? Yeah, not gate. Okay. And there, that's a little bit more cleaned up. I'm going to put this into there. Insulate pipe there, and over here. This one can come down, and do we have it come out that way? Hold on, I can't place that in yet. I need to think about where exactly I'm gonna want this to go. Because if I have it on that side, that means I'm gonna have to have a water pipe coming from wherever I put the liquid tank, which might be in this area. No, I'm not sure where I'm actually gonna put it. Because all the abyssal around it makes it very difficult, to say the least. I missed a bit there. Yeah, we're gonna have to get into here real quick. I don't want to deal with the slug plugs. That's fine. That's fine for now. Oh, there's a blueprint. Who am I going to reject this time? Rocket, hiding, decor, build, supplying, farming. No. I think no. None of those seem good. Thinking that I want someone that has researching. I feel like that would be quite good. Or correction, another person that has a researching. I have a vacuumed out space somewhere? No. I don't think I do have a big vacuumed out space. Okay. Where's it? I do know I have this. Okay. Might change the colors of things around here. Wait a second. I just thought, once this loads again, please. Thank you. That is so cool. I can just change the color of this now. Oh, that's so cool. I think I'm just gonna make it all black. Oh, that's nice. And it's so cool that you can just do this. I learned this recently. I think it was Echo Ridge that ended up showing that off while they were doing their own thing. Oh, that's lovely. This is a vacuum space, right? Yes, it is. Okay, that's just really cool to me. I think we can just do that. That should be all good. And this tile needs to be removed. Since the rest of this room is a vacuum, we can just take this tile out as well and have everything, all this liquid drop out. Okay. And while they're doing that, I need to think of a spot where I'm going to be storing a large amount of liquid. Thinking I might have a different idea than what I originally had. Yeah, I have a different idea thanks to someone on Echo Ridge's Discord server. You should definitely check it out. They're a very good person if you don't know them. And they're obviously quite a bit bigger than me for streaming and the likes. Videos are very funny. Right, someone on their server informed me that the liquid tapidizer doesn't look as bad as one would think. Where is it? Once I finish saving again, please. Here we go. So the requirements of this for power is 960 watts. But that doesn't mean it's going to be consuming that full 960 watts, since if I'm just wanting to heat up the water to, like, for example, like the cool slush geysers, if I just want to heat up that water from minus 10 degrees Celsius to like 1 degree Celsius, it's not going to take that much heat. This isn't going to take that much power, because this produces quite a lot of heat. And that, if I use the right liquid, I should be able to store and transfer that heat to any liquid in some radiant pipes or even normal granite pipes, just enough to heat it up to a point where it can be turned into water without being turned into ice. So I think we're actually going to be doing this. I think that would be a much better choice than trying to build like some massive water tank. It's going to hold a whole bunch of the salt water just to then heat up colder waters. It's like, what I was thinking is that I was going to have a tank separating out liquids. One side will be all of the very hot salt water. And then there would be like a section above it holding all of the very hot water from these cool steam vents. And then on each side of those, one would be holding the very cold polluted water from this one, and as well as the very cold brine water from the other geyser up there, with some like aluminium aeroflow tiles, since I would have to make sure that the water can't destroy any of the tiles. And I would want the salt water and the clean water to have as much mass so that they could hold as much thermal heat, as much thermal power as possible to heat up all the cold water that's coming in. And I don't even know how well that would work. It could work great, it could work terribly. But with this new idea, I can just have a big brick somewheres that has a liquid temperizer in it, and I can just have granite or even a few radiant pipes going through all the liquid that's heating up to a very high temperature to just warm up these very cold waters just enough that I don't need to worry about freezing, and I can just pump all that frosty, icy cold water into the Hydra, and bam, done. Easy. Only issue is the power. We are kind of having an issue with power because we are only having 2 hydrogen generators powering everything in the base. Like on occasion, when these volcanoes are running, we're having an extra however many watts coming from these. But these of course have dormant. These things of course go dormant, which then drastically cut down on our power, and then we start to struggle. Oh god, that was a lot. That was a lot to say. That was so much words. I'm proud of myself for that. Right. Yeah, I think there's water here now. Probably from this, yeah. Okay. So yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do then. I'm just going to build a spot for the liquid temperizer. What liquid would be best for it? Like, I'm guessing polluted water might be the best liquid for me to use for it currently. So I could very well just go over here, get rid of this little bit of crude oil, build a brick in this, move the backhoe, build a brick, toss in the liquid temperizer in there, break some of the abyssite, and then just have the, 2 pipes going through it, just to warm it up. I highly doubt that they're gonna have to be in there for too long, since, again, they only need to be warmed up enough so that they do not freeze once they get cleaned and turned into water. As long as that issue is solved, the water is perfect. It is wonderful, it is grand, it is great. And there's no reason to worry after. Oh my god, I feel lightheaded now. I feel kind of very lightheaded. Wow, maybe I should take a sip. That might help. Okay, that made me feel a bit better. Let's unpause the game. Whoever is starving, please stop starving. You do not need to do that. There's plenty of food for all of you. Hold on, how did you get here? You nasty little bugger. You're like a little cockroach. Get, get back into there. Get back into your jail. Did you make any tiles anywhere? I hope you didn't. Let's... Whoops. Whoops. There we go. Let's clean that room. How did they even get there? How did it get... Unless it... could have walked around all of this. But it could not have gone through the door. Did someone drop it? Unless it could have also came from this side. Where's the side? This is obsidian, so they can't go through that. I don't think they can go through the door either. How did it get there? Did someone just like put it aside like, here little buddy, be free, get out of here, you don't have to be trapped. That's sucks to be them because little buddy is going to be put into jail once again. Born voles. Kind of like this world's equivalent to a cockroach. In my mind, at least. Ooh, ouch. Okay, I also need a spot for all this to be powered. I'm gonna need another few sets of hydrogen generators just to power all of this. Meaning I'm gonna need more gas pipes to power all of this. Okay, I didn't think about that. It's a good thing I didn't steal everything up until... Well, it's a good thing I didn't steal anything up yet. Because that could have been a mistake I would have made. That would have been a mistake that I made. I should... Okay, let's just get some gas pipes tossed into here first. Okay. I do, of course, also have to remember that not all of the hydrogen generators are not going to be running flat out. They will most likely never run flat out. Like, there might be a few that do, but yeah, it should be perfectly fine. I am mostly saying that to myself because for a moment there I got worried, like, oh, wait, we're going to be having a whole bunch of gas pumps in here, pumping this stuff out. We're not going to have enough, we're not going to be producing enough hydrogen. How is this ever going to work? I gotta remember, it's not a constant drain of hydrogen. It's not a constant creation of power as long as I have the smart batteries making sure that everything stays stable and nothing gets wasted. Okay, One, two. These two are for the industrial sauna. And then these two can be for the rocket, which might never happen. And these two can be oh my god, birds. Those two can power this. The big rectangular Hydra. The super Hydra. Oh god. Okay. Now I will need more power wires to be connected up to all these. I guess I'll move down here. Wait, this is not the right look. I forgot I need to select the design first. Leave it for now. And we need gas pipes. I'm just gonna do something a bit funky and wonky like so. Once this is done saving, there we go. Okay. Okay, then I will need automation. I'm just gonna connect it up to all of these, like so. And therefore we have everything connected up to power. We have everything connected up to automation, as well as gas pipes. So this is all now perfect and good, and there's nothing else to worry about for that part. We do have to mop up all this water so that we can actually empty out these little hydrogen catchers down there. Ooh. Right. How much power can a plug slug create? Because I'm pretty sure when they eat, when they're eating, I think they produce a max of 400 watts per second. But when they eat, they also produce hydrogen. How much hydrogen do they make? So for every 60 kg, they consume 60 kgs of any kind of metal per cycle and produce 3 kgs of hydrogen. That's a very small amount compared to how much metal they are consuming. How many of these guys would I need to power one? How many do I need to power one of these? So it essentially makes 3 kgs per cycle. 3 kgs a cycle. This consumes 100 grams per cycle. So what is that? Would that be like 6 kgs a cycle that it requires if it were to run flat out? I haven't used the calculator or anything, I'm just guessing. Is that correct? Because let's see. So 100 grams, we'll times it by 600. That's how many seconds there is in the cycle. That then equals 60,000 grams per cycle if it's running flat out. And if one of those guys makes 3 kgs per cycle, I would need I would need a lot of them then. But then at that point it would be a case of we probably wouldn't be needing that much power, because if we had enough plug slugs to power a hydrogen generator, we would then be getting a bunch of power from them. So then the hydrogen generator would just be extra power at that point in time. A hydrogen generator, if running flat out, needs 60 kgs per cycle. And these guys apparently make 3 kgs a cycle. So does that mean I would need 20 plug slugs? Power, if I'm just completely ignoring the amount of power that the plug slugs could be creating, I would need 20 to power one hydrogen generator for it to run flat out. Is that math correct? I feel like that can't be right. That feels a little bit insane. Like, I guess it can't be wrong. I don't think. Did they take all this out? No, but there are some ladders that need to be placed there. I just noticed that there was an idle thingy on the side, so I'm going to quickly give them some more work whilst I am thinking and mathing. Ah yes, mathing, my favorite thing. It's really not. Mathing sucks. Yeah, somehow I was actually good at it in school. Where did all that smartness go? Oh. This one's producing 300. I'm not sure how much power that they can produce if you're feeding them. I think it might be a max of 400 watts. But if you're ranching them, they might produce more power due to that. I have no idea. I have no clue. Where should I make the liquid hot box? I mean, this whole wall is gonna have to be torn down for all the many pipes. So I can make the liquid hot box somewhere around here, or even down here, and just have it go through this, and then we're all good there. Yeah, let's start making it. How big is a liquid temporizer? 4x1. I will make it out of copper. I do not think that. Oh, excuse me. I don't think what it's made out of will matter as long as it's completely submerged in the water. As long as that's the case, there should be no reason to worry. Is there a way that I could overfill this room so that the thermal mass is incredibly high? I'm thinking of filling it with a bunch of polluted water, so I could dump in a little bit of water on top. Nah, I'll just fill it normally. That's fine. How big of a room should we make it? I think I'll make it so it's like this. I don't think it will have to be big. I'm hoping it will not have to be big. So yeah, this should be fine. Overheat temperature will be 125. That's perfectly fine, especially since the target temperature is 85 degrees Celsius. There's no problems with that at all. Did I just have a southern accent? No. I'm really weird. Anyways, I seem to be waking up a little bit more. Probably because of the bird. Right, I hope that's not too loud for the mic. I apologize if that is the case. My breathing is probably a lot louder than it. On a priority of 6, someone is going to do that. We'll sweep all of this. That way that room is empty. I really like the orange with the orange natural gas atop it. It just makes it look more orange. It's lovely. For a moment I thought this room was a vacuum because I can't see the natural gas in there at all. Interesting. Okay, how about we get some power situated to this thing here. So we are going to need several large power transformers for this. Let's take out a few of these ladders so that we don't have anything in our way. Yeah. Okay. And we'll do at least one more, like so. Here's these. We can have one there that should fit. No, I think I'll move this up one so it's there. Then we can have one there so it's in line with this line. Then we can have there. And that's all the lines now. Okay. Let's make it out of copper. Because why not? I like copper. Okay. That looks to be good. Now the power lines. This can be connected to that. This goes up to there. And this final one goes down into that. And how much power do we have to be producing for all of this? This is a max of 1440 watts. So that there, if all 12 of those are going constantly flat out, that means we will be needing at least 2 hydrogen generators to be powering that. That's a lot. And then we're going to be needing some to power this. How much would we need total? Because some of these aren't going to be a lot of these are not going to be running flat out. The only ones that are going to be running more than 50% would be like the oxygen, but that's only going to be like 3 of them. And they're probably not going to be running more than 50% of the time, especially since there is 3 of them. I'm just going to stop with the thinking, stop with the mathing, and say that we'll do 4. We'll do 4 natural gas generators to power this lovely Hydra brick. That should be more than enough power as long as it's all connected up to a battery and connected up with automation. None of it should be wasted. Should be perfectly fine. We could probably even have 20 of them connected up to one battery. And that would be fine as long as there's all the automation and so on and such connected. So yeah. So yeah, let's just toss in 4 in here. I have a design in mind which might be crazy and dumb, but I don't care. I like being creative, as anyone that's watched my Minecraft series has seen. And honestly, during the entirety of this stream, I've been thinking like, man, I would love to get back to that. I would love to play more Minecraft. I'm addicted to it again. Oh no. Okay. I want to try and make a bit of an X shape with all these hydrogen generators. Four of them being the outer edges and a nice little smart battery being the center. I might not be able to do that due to the abyss light here that I just noticed. If so, that really sucks. And that's 4 there. I might be able to do it. Yeah. Yes, we can do this. We can do it. But these ladders will have to be moved. Might as well just move them all over by 1, like so. Yay! And I need a smart battery. That's not the right tab. Smart battery. And go here. This is going to be an interesting, funky shaped X. Yeah. That means 4 tiles there, 4 tiles there. Then once they build all these tiles, which I'm going to make sure that they do it first, I can then remove all those ladders and everything will be quite very nice. Okay, so that's where this is. Yeah, how about we also change this one into... Actually, I don't want to use the ore because the ore is so very important. Because we haven't yet to be collecting the ore that's raining down on our planetoid. I'm pretty sure we're getting ore raining down on us. I think it's copper? I think that's the case. Okay. There we go. Wicked. Look at that. That looks pretty nice in my opinion. Now, the question is, how should I go about cooling this room down? Should I do like what I did with my first Hydra in this world and simply put, use the hydrogen gas that's coming from the Hydra itself to cool this room down? Or should I actually use a liquid cooling to cool that room down as well as the cooling brick for the oxygen? That might be a bit smarter because then I can just toss all that together in a nice, neat, and compact thing. And it'll just all work together also very nicely. Yeah, I might do that. I'm not 100% sure yet. I hope I'm still speaking clearly enough for people to understand what I'm saying. Since I know, for one, sometimes I talk in a way that I don't even understand what the heck I just said. That has happened so many times where I have to pause and think like, what did I just say? Did I just say actual words or was this gibberish? Am I speaking English? It is so commonly an issue for me. Because for whatever reason, I'm just very bad at speaking. Well, no, it makes sense because I spend a lot of my time alone, not talking, and due to me streaming, I've been talking quite a lot more. Even while I was at work, I wouldn't talk much. Which, yeah, might be very questionable considering the fact that I'm a cashier, so I have to interact with people. So a lot of the things I say are like sen phrases and sentences that have been practiced to ungodly levels. Because I've had to say the same exact things so many times because it's always the same questions. And it's always the same answers. Rarely do I say anything that I actually have to think and consider about. Oh. Oh, the calculator is full. I should close that to free up some space on my computer. You know, I'm starting to wonder, maybe I should try and do a stream every now and again where I have a lack of sleep, because when I have a lack of sleep, I can be very chaotic, I suppose you could say. A bit crazy, a bit nutty. Um, that would probably be far more interesting than my normal, properly rested self. Oh, they built the things. They built all the things. How wonderful. My head feels funny. I probably sound like I'm going insane now, don't I? Oh my, I'm gonna take another sip. I wonder why my head's hurting. I don't understand that. Oh, my tea went down the wrong way. Uh, pain. Oh, apologies, you caught a little bit of the cough. I tried to mute fast. I tried to mute faster, but I failed to do that. Uh, I hope I'm not getting a migraine. My head's hurting more. What time is it? It's 5:17. Do I wait? Or do I try and take painkillers now? I'll wait. Might as well try and get as much work into this as I can. It's likely not going to be a migraine because I don't get those often. Those are pretty rare for me. But it's definitely something to be concerned about. Especially since I cannot handle light at all when I have a migraine. When it actually gets more serious. Okay. We have power, we have automation. Are the power wires to all this connected up? Yes, it is. Potential load 1440. Potential load 1440. Potential load 1680. Wow, that is a lot. That is a ton. Amazing. Um, let's remove this. Or actually, we'll leave this for now. I want to put in some more drywall here. More pastel pink. Because I love it so much for anything that has to do with the hydrogen. Hydrogen. I know I'm saying it wrong when I say that. I'm saying it purposely wrong. Because I enjoy it. Sounds weird. Man, why do I always sound so damn weird? Okay. um, right. These do not have power. These don't have a way to get rid of the gas either. Where is the pipe? Is in there. That is wicked far away. So how about we just use a gas reservoir? I feel like I'm saying it in Ubu speak. I don't mean to be. I'm not doing it on purpose. I swear. Reservoir? Reservoir. Can't say it. I don't know why. Oh, the large amount of time that I've spent by myself has definitely crippled my speaking abilities and my pronunciation of things. Mayhaps, with some luck, there will be no more due to all of this. Actually, let's not connect that one up. Let's connect this one up because it's closest to the power line. Meaning we can just... Oh, come on. Grab the scissors. Ka-chunk. That way only those two are powered. Ka-chunk. And we don't need to worry about any of the other ones collecting up gas and then potentially putting it somewhere that doesn't need to be or shouldn't be. So, yes, yeah, that should be good. That should be wonderful. We shouldn't need to worry about any of that now. And I think I'll just do a little bit of that. How am I gonna keep this a vacuum? Because I have to remove some of that. Damn. Darn. That ain't good. And it's only a vacuum thanks to this spot, not this. Meaning that's the same case here. Okay, how about I just make like an actual liquid block? That way we just don't have to worry about anything and it'll be all nice and fine and we can just then later on dump all the water down somewheres where this does not matter. Okay, I have drank too much water. I have to go do something. So I will... Where should we stop? I guess we'll just chill out here for now, and I'm gonna go use the washroom. I'll be right back. Okay, I am back. Sorry that it took so long. Okay, they have built all the little things that we need. Power is all there and connected, so let's take this, go up and connect to that real quick. We will just temporarily disconnect that because nothing's gonna happen, but I don't want any of it to be powered anyways. Okay, let's also move these ladders at 7, then we'll toss these into, then we'll toss that into there, get that started up, and I'll be moving this one up by space, which also does mean I need to disconnect that temporarily, because I'm going to be exposing this to the vast polluted auction of the entire map here. Oops, I also missed a little bit of drywall there. Okay, that's all set. Turn that around. Okay, yeah. Awesome, that's looking quite good. Once it's done saving, I'll move up and fix the top part. Let's just remove all that, add a ladder there, and remove all that. Also, how much of this is there? We have a lot of ceramic, that's good. We have been having that going for quite a very long time. Oh, we can also make tungsten now. That's awesome. I must have gathered that from the radiation biome. It does have some... Yeah, it does have a little bit. Okay, awesome. That's good to know. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. What can I even do with tungsten, actually? I don't know. I never actually thought to question this, but I don't know what I even do with it. I just know that it's important. Hmm. Interesting. Okay. Let's see. I need to do a little bit of this. That's not gonna work. But that, well, okay, put that on the priority of 7. We need one of these. Toss it there. We're just gonna make it take crude oil because that's just the easiest thing to deal with. And there's also a lot of it. And we'll also put a priority of 9. We'll have this one deconstructed right away. Am I talking really fast? I feel like I'm talking really fast. Apologies. I don't know why. Okay. We should also have spots be dealt with. Okay. And this space is slowly becoming a vacuum. Awesome, wicked. Radical. And I definitely don't think I'll be needing a lot of liquid for this little spot. I just want to be enough so that these two spits have some crude oil. And then I can also then therefore mop all this up, which will let in a lot. That's a lot, isn't it? 11 kgs, yeah, that's a ton. Instead, let's build a tile there and just delete that whole massive 11 kgs of polluted oxygen in that one space. I think that'd be far wiser to do. Mate, please do not starve. No one likes it when you starve. these need drywall as well. Well, they don't need it, I just want it there. Because I am a weirdo like that. Okay, and we do have to place ladders underneath both of these to be able to get a nice little look of that. So at this point, now that I think about it, why bother with that when I can just chunk and ka-chunk like that? At that point, I might as well just do that because like there's not going to be any liquid or anything like that that's going to be going through there, so it's perfectly fine to just have normal tiles there, like so. Okay, I will copy this, paste it there, we'll clean that up. We'll have them mop all this up at an 8. This place is indeed a vacuum right there. And how much more gas is in this huge, well, it's not really huge room. We're getting wicked low. It's very, very low now. That is super duper good. Okay. I think that might be enough for this. I will leave it there for just in case, but that should be perfectly fine. Then we'll have them sweep all that up. Someone starved, I think. That's fine, as long as they can get the food fast enough. Oh yeah, it's looking all nice and good, and I should also do a thing with ventilation here. It will also have to be out of steel. How will I even do this? The shape that I gave myself, I didn't give myself much room at all. That is a little bit of a difficulty. I think I'm going to temporarily not let anyone come in so that I can try and get these radiant gas pipes in here in a proper way. And maybe like this. And more can go this way while some comes up and goes around like so. Do that. This one can go up, down. I think that's good. They somehow managed to keep it all contained in this one little room. I kind of like the look of it, and that should work pretty well. I think. Right, wicked. Wow, this is pretty toasty. Pretty toasty. I think I'm also going to change this from forever to, let's say, 5. Because I know, for one, I'm not going to be using the coal for anything, and I have a lot of coal. I can also turn a whole bunch of the coal into the refined carbon for making steel. So I should definitely keep some of it for that, but there's, again, so much coal that I don't need to worry about it. This is pretty much full, so we can put this down on a 1. We'll wait for it to do that. We'll deselect it, put it onto a priority of 9. Connect these up to power. Turn that on. Now this room can be vacuumed out into a nice little lovely vacuum. Wicked. Awesome. And now we just need all that done. This one will have to change which way it's going, so it's like this. Then insulate it through those tiles, and then it's just like that. Then we can remove those two bits. And there. That's another part done. This one, once this loads, how am I gonna go about these ones? These ones will eventually go up somewheres into a hydrogen chiller liquefier at some point in the future, hopefully the near future. And then this one will have to go all the way over to this room right in there. So how are we going to do that? I do not know. I might be able to just swap this one piece of this light and turn it into... You know, I would have to switch that one if I want it to be a nice quick way through over to there. Unless I want to be breaking into the natural gas Hydra, which I do not want to do because that would be a pain. So, please do not starve. Let's place a tile here in preparation. And how is this place doing? There's 8 critters. At some point I need to change this around so that I can have a critter condo, because it'd be awesome. And then we could also have one more Draco in here, meaning we would get a little bit more food, which would be splendid. I don't know how worth it would actually be, but like, I like the idea of it. Plus, I do want to see some Dracos using the critter condo because, damn, that's cute. And if you think otherwise, you're just wrong. Oh, I just realized this isn't being used anymore. That's completely useless. Okay, let's just take it out then. I didn't even realize that. I had never even thought of it. Yeah, let's just get rid of all that then. Okay, awesome. We reclaimed a little bit of lead. Oh. That's not as good as I thought it would be, but it still works. It's still something good, so whatever. That's fine. I could easily have another one of these connected up. Just to take this gas out a little bit quicker. I don't know how it works since there's these two here and then these two are right next to it, so it might not work nearly as well. Like, look at that. This one isn't working because it can't do anything. And with how I have everything set up, that does make it kind of really difficult. How much is in each of those? There's 12, 11 milligrams in there. There's 11 grams in there. Yeah, I don't know. This one's just working on this, while this one is working on all of this. I mean, I could temporarily connect the two and have it so that this and this are working on sucking up all of that yucky gunky stuff. I think I'll actually will do that. Just so that we have a little bit more... so that we have a few more gas pumps sucking up all of the polluted oxygen that's in there, because we really, really, really do not want that in there. We want all of that out of there. We want that gunk gone. Okay. Okay, while that's emptying out, let's do a little bit of work on this, shall we? So for this, let's do that. I'm going to need power coming into this at some point, but we don't need to worry about that right now. Right now, what we do need to worry about is the liquid pipes. And the next question is, do we do granite pipes or do we do radiant pipes? I feel like having all the pipes in there being radiant might be a little bit extreme. Maybe we should do a little bit of a mixture. I feel like that might be good. And maybe we could even put in some thermal plates. I don't know if that would be good, but definitely will not make it worse. Because a thermal plate is a good plate. I can't remember. I think slow heating might be good. Because if it's slow heating, it should also be slow cooling, meaning that the heat in the room should stay up, hopefully? Or would we rather have something like diamond that has a high thermal conductivity and then therefore spreads the heat out a lot faster? I feel like that could be really good. I think I'll do that. Maybe just like 1 or 2. I kind of can only have... well, I can do that. And then potentially we could have... yes. Or granite. I'll try granite. I feel like that might be good. I don't really have any reason to. I just feel like that would be smart. And that's my own reasoning. Alright, let's remove this towel here. We will need a bottle emptier. Do we put a bottle empty there? No. We're actually going to do this the smarter way, which is something I would never have done. And plunk that right there and just pipe in a bunch of polluted water right into here. Like, that's a lot smarter to do. You know, that's just much smarter to do. It's a lot less foolish. And I think I will definitely be moving this liquid pump down some more just to make sure that we're only getting the polluted water, since there is a layer of water on top there. Okay, and how are these doing? Not in a full vacuum quite yet, but we are absolutely getting there. That is at 5.43 milligrams. This is at 1000 mcgs. I don't know what mcg is, but it's definitely less than a milligram. That's all good. We are almost completely set up. How very exciting. Right, yes, we need this power line to come all the way down to move over to connect to this. It cannot go through the door, so we're gonna have to make a thingy. a power transformer. 3. And we need... I can just do a normal little transformer because it will not be needing tons upon tons of power. Whoops. I need to switch this around. Okay, awesome. Almost there. Once it loads, come on. Those can go there. The heavy watt wire goes there. And then we can... I won't do that. That's kind of just ugly. We'll take this conductive wire from there. And... oh, it's already filling. Wicked! Okay, let's quickly get some drywall in there. Let's see. I think I want something that's gonna have some rounded corners. Maybe something a bit yellow? Mayhaps? Yeah, and we also do need to get the pipes in since I have yet to place those in, I think. Yeah. So granite, 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 granite. Do I go with aluminium? Aluminium is super powerful. Yeah, I'll do it. And that should be good. Hopefully that's more than enough to heat up the liquid. Just enough and hopefully that room can stay hot enough where the water will freeze. Hopefully nothing ever freezes. Because that is of course the main worry, the main struggle, the main fear. Okay. Awesome. Now, once all that is placed in, I don't... I think I want to make it so that there's only one radiant pipe. Because I feel like having more than that is just... it just feels extreme to me. That just feels very, very extreme. And then we'll take radiant pipe and we'll just put it in the center here. Okay, there. And that should be all nice and good, and we shouldn't need to worry about it at all. Okay. There's that. How is this room doing? It's still not vacuum. That's fine, that's okay. We're almost there. I can definitely say I'm starting to get pretty excited about this. Because we are getting so very close to emptying out this entire place. A lot of these spots have more than 20 MCGs. MCG? Yeah. Okay. Wait, how much was in that one? How much was in this last spot? Oh, there's 6 MCGs there. Interesting. Well, that is almost done and dusted. Will we be able to get this up and running today? No, we won't. This is still going to take a fair bit more work to do. And yeah. Thinking. I might need to make a little bit of like a water treatment plant in this area because we do have all that salt water, all that brine, as well as all that polluted water that needs to be cleansed and cleaned before it can, of course, go into the Hydra there. And then all that's gonna have to be cooled down. So yeah, the system that's going to be cooling down all the oxygen that comes out will also have to be cooling all that down as to save on power. Even though we might just be set on power forever after this point, which would be quite awesome, pretty cool. Or should I say pretty hot, considering the Hydra is going to be extra spicy. Oh, is it a full vacuum? La gasp, it is! How great, how wonderful. Okay, let's seal that up. And we need to make sure to disconnect all that. And I guess... Right, I'm guessing... Yeah, when, off camera I will fill these two rooms full of hydrogen and of course oxygen and seal them up, and then by the next time we stream, by the next time I stream this, we can set this off and, well, we'll have to finish building the water treatment plant first before we can do that, but yeah, we'll be able to set it off, should be able to set it off next stream. Oh, can anyone reach this? No one's gonna be able to reach that. 1 second there. Oh wait, no, there's a ladder there. Okay, that's fine. Oh, this is heating everything up. Ooh. That's fine. Kinda didn't want it to be working quite yet. That is okay though. How hot is the polluted water? It's at 64. Wow. It is heating this liquid up fast. It is heating that liquid up so fast it could potentially be the thermal temp shift plates are probably helping it quite a lot though. Yeah, that temperature is really even. Well, this corner 63 probably because this is, yeah, it's cold. This corner over here, it's like the same temperature as this. Damn. Oh yeah, that temp shift plate is going up wicked fast. Same with the diamond one. Of course, the diamond one would be. Oh, it almost seems like the graphite one. Graphite? What? Huh? What am I saying? Granite. Why was I trying to say graphite? That's not right. What the heck? Right. Yes. The granite one seems to be heating up faster. 77. Maybe. I think it's just evened out now. Okay. Awesome. That's looking really nice. Okay. And then this room. Let's disconnect some of these, shall we? And I will need... I might as well just dump in a high pressured vent into both of these rooms. And then the next trick is getting the oxygen and hydrogen all the way over there. That should be easy enough. We can just go up around all this, through here, through that, and then straight up. So we are gonna have to avoid this, which is fine. Okay. Yeah, how much liquid is in this top layer? About 500 kgs. I want it to be closer to 1,000. I'll we'll see if it starts to spill over. When it does, then that's a good sign of it's done. Shoot. Let's have some ladders be placed there, and let's quickly get some of this placed in, shall we? Thinking of having it go through this. Whoa. And that's the hydrogen. Hydrogen. Gin? My mind's chaotic again. Lovely. We're gonna make this just work how it's big, like a so. Now I'm gonna try and keep this close to the ladder because that'll just make it much easier. Go all the way around all this. And here. Meaning I'm just going to place that there instead. And we'll deconstruct this instead. It also happens to be on some automation. Where's the tab? It's right there. The game is paused because it's saving. Come on. There we go. Yeah. That was a pretty bad placement on my part. And that also means that this one should be moved and then placed here because that will just be so very much easier. Wow, they built like almost all of that already. Damn, that's pretty good. Up. We'll just have this follow along with this one. My voice is starting to break. Oh, it doesn't feel good. It does not feel nice to talk. Ugh. Ew. Okay. And connect it up like that. And then there. I'm gonna take a quick sip. Okay, my voice is feeling much better. I don't know if it can actually be heard when my voice starts to break like that, but it really does not feel nice. Okay, let's remove a little bit of this, shall we? I'm gonna have them remove this, collect up that, and I think we can just seal this in from there. I will let them seal that. I'll let them seal all that up while I end this, because it is 6:02 p.m. and that obviously means that I have to go because life calls. How sad. Let's see, is anyone that I'm following on right now? Oh yes! There's a few people I have followed that are on. Shoot, there's 3 people. Who do I send all of you to? Ouch, my back. Okay, they're taking their time. I think I'm just. Oh my god. What was that? What happened there? Oh, Code Warrior. Code Warrior 251. Thank you very much for the follow. That is very, very nice of you. Thank you very much. I don't know when you came in here, but I am ending the stream. So I apologize for that if you just popped in. Um, yes, now I am going to send everyone over to someone else. Two of them are playing auction non-included as well. I should send you guys to there. Oh, I was here for the last half hour and I will be back too. Okay. Thank you. I appreciate that quite a lot. Okay, I will be streaming this game again on... What day is it today? I think it's Wednesday. Yeah, it's Wednesday. So I will be streaming this game again on Friday. You can also check my schedule that I try to keep up with as much as I can. So yeah, right, the sudden follow kind of messed me up with my thinking. Okay, I think I'll send you over to this person. I think that would be smart. They're pretty good. They're nice. I like them. I think they're a cool person. Anyways, before I send you over, I have two YouTube channels. One is where I archive all of my streams. The other one is where I post shorter form videos. It's a bit hard for me to do it because of my schedule, and editing is just difficult for me. Because it's just, yeah. Anyways, I also have a Discord server where when I go live, there's an announcement, and there's some very, very nice people on there. Some people that are just, there's people that are just amazing on there. And I also have a Blue Sky account where shortly after I go live, I make a post that I am live. And I believe that's all that stuff. All those links are just down below. And yeah, I believe that's all the gobbledygook. Okay, let's start this raid and send you over to this very nice person. Once it lets me raid. Okay, raid is about to start. Thank you again for joining me. Thank you ever so very much for the follow, Code Warrior. And I hope to see you next time. Have a wonderful day. Goodbye! And stop streaming.